Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the horse. So welcome back all my horsey friends. Let's give these a shuffle up. Let's see what your week is going to be like this week. Just going to move these around a little bit. Give them a shuffle up. See what we end up with. Let's stop about, let's stop about there. And let's take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we have got a white, a black, and a black. That's not a great end to that, is it really, when you've got those two black cards there? But as I always say, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of them when we flip them over. So let's see what we've got. We're going to start off with that monkey card. Not a bad card, not an overly bad card anyway. That is the doer. That is getting stuff done. And I think realistically, it's a good card for a horse to have, because horses like to be busy, horses like to get things done, they like to be doing stuff. And I think that's what this is basically pushing you towards, is find things to occupy your time, find things to occupy yourself, find things to keep yourself busy, because if you don't, you're going to drive yourself insane. You need to be busy, you need to be doing stuff, you need to be keeping yourself occupied. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll start to get frustrated. You'll start to get agitated, and that's potentially what is happening. Potentially what is going to happen is that you're going to get agitated to a point where you just start taking it out on yourself, blaming other people, getting, you know, just irritated by the littlest of things, and you're going to take it out on people and take it out on other people. But right now, I think this is a good card to say, like, you're in the right place, you're headed in the right direction, you're doing the right things, you're doing good. It's not all doom and gloom, it's not all bad, everything is okay. You've just got to keep yourself focused, you've got to keep yourself busy, you've got to keep yourself moving forward. You're very capable, you're very adaptable, you're very sort of that type of, you're a good type of person you're a good type of person to have around when the pressure starts to build and things start to, you know, get too much. And that monkey there is pushing you into a place where you're going to be able to prove this. You're going to be able to step up. You're going to be able to make an expedition of how much you're actually needed, especially with some particular talents that you've got. I think right now, what's the biggest concern is just getting noticed, or potentially you're not being noticed, and you kind of want a little bit more focus on you. Where you're trying to get a bit more focus on you. We've got Black Rabbit coming in there as well. That's a catalyst card. That's change. That's not necessarily bad for a monkey person, as I say, a horse person. Horse people are adaptable. Horse people can change. Horse people can, what's the word, like I say, deal with the pressures of things being different and them not expecting that difference. And with the Rabbit Catalyst card as well, if you want to know more about those Catalyst cards, hit the subscribe button, because we'll be doing more videos on that in the future. But with that Rabbit Catalyst coming in, I think it's just a warning to say, as things start to change and things start to shift, try not to lose your temper. Try not to take out things on other people. The biggest issue between the rabbit and the horse is that the horse has that quick temper. It's very direct, very outspoken, very blunt and to the point. And potentially, if you do you're going to rub some people up the wrong way. And that's not to say that you shouldn't be who you are, because you should always be who you are. And you're never going to convince a horse not to be who they are. However, just be aware that sometimes there are people around you that are going to get offended by what you, maybe not with what you say, but with the way you phrase it, the tone of voice, the kind of, you know, the way you deliver it. That's what you've kind of got to be more careful about. I think right now you're just trying to keep your head above water, and you're just trying to make sure that you don't end up going down roads that you've been before. You're trying to move in a way that is tactical and practical and progressive, and that's starting to make good changes in your life, but you're being kind of drawn back. you're kind of being pushed back, you're kind of being taken into a place where you could still go back if you wanted to, and maybe you do, but there's no point going backwards. You'll only end up back at the start, so you may as well just push on where you are and push on and try and understand this place that you're in. Try and understand what it is that you actually need here, understand what it is that you're going for, and before you decide to make a definite commitment to something, make sure you're weighing up all the odds, you're weighing up all the variables, you're making the most out of this situation and doing your due diligence. You don't want to be caught with your pants down, do you? I mean, you're a horse, so potentially you'll quickly move out the way if things go sour, but prevention is better than cure, my horsey friends. Prevention is better than cure. Oh, we're not looking in it's not looking like it's headed in a good direction, because we've got that rat card jumping in, another doer. So we're definitely looking at things that need to be done here, things that need to be taken care of. But that rat is your conflict card, it's your opposite. In fact, the black rat is probably the worst card you could get as a horse. So I'm seeing this shift taking you into a rather negative place. I think something's going to strap you down, you're going to feel trapped, you're going to feel like you're not appreciated. I think right now you're trying to make a plan up about how you can make the biggest statement to flex your need, or the need of you. You want appreciation, so you're going to flex to show people what it is you're capable of, in the hopes that you'll achieve that. It may not go that way though, it may not go the way you want it to. Right now, this isn't an independent thing. Right now, being independent and going off and doing your own thing and worrying about just you isn't necessarily where you're at. You got to consider everything here. You got to consider all the variables here. As I've said, consider your temper with the people around you. Consider what you're taking out on people that you may not necessarily, that may be unnecessary, and maybe you shouldn't be doing that. This Rabbit Catalyst card is going to fastly bring you very quickly into this space. And you're going to jump from one doer to another doer. So there's still stuff to do. You can't neglect that. It's just the situation isn't going to be something that you're enjoying. It's going to be quite hard. It's going to be a challenge. You're looking at conflicts, arguments. You're looking at animosity. And I've told you, you've got to keep that temper under wraps. You really do. It's going to be your downfall. But losing your temper and kind of stomping your feet is what you do, especially when something's rubbed you up the wrong way. But it's not going to fix this. It's not going to fix this, and you're only going to make things worse. It's only a matter of time. If you go in here all hot-headed and lose it and kick off, it's not going to get the result you think it is. You think everybody will fall into line and everybody will start listening to you and go, oh, okay, yeah, he really means it, or she really means it, or whatever. But the truth of it is, it's probably not going to go that way. Truth of it is, it probably won't happen the way that you expect. And losing your temper, getting angry, it's just going to cause more problems for you. The consequences are going to be yours to carry. It's going to be your burden to bear. It's going to be stuff that you have to deal with. So you can either clean up the mess that's already there, or you can make a bigger mess and then just end up cleaning up that anyway. So that's up to you. How much of a mess do you want to clean up, horse people? How much mess do you want to be responsible for? Because it's you're the one that's throwing the eggs on the floor. You're the one that's making the mess. So we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. I'll be back later on this afternoon with a reading for the sheep people. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.